Well, congratulations, obviously, on World Junior. I know talking to guys who've been through it, they call it one of their most memorable experiences of their life, until you get to the NHL, of course. But the moment that kind of went viral, I guess, for you was kind of the first goal against Finland, I believe, in the semis, where you guys were down a little bit. And what do you remember about that moment leading up to it? I don't know if one of your teammates, I heard, gave you a little bit of a pep talk beforehand, or like how did that kind of get set up?
Yeah, I remember we worked on it a lot, kind of the whole way there of kind of me being in that spot and hopefully taking, a couple one-timers. We made some good team plays and pre-tournament plays, but we didn't get one in the tournament really. And before the draw, Gabe Perreault kind of came up to me and was like, we haven't had one, seen one of your one-timers tournament, like put this one through the net and then trust the crowd. So, luckily it came to me, and I didn't trust the crowd because, we were obviously down 2-0 and it was a late goal. But, I mean, yeah, I was, fortunate enough to go in.
Every championship's different. Everything aftermath is always different. What's your most vivid memory of the celebration after you guys won the gold? Like, was it a moment with your family, like your dad and grandpa, or was it a moment with like some of your teammates, like at a team celebration at a restaurant, or what's the most vivid memory you have from after you guys won?
Yeah, I think just kind of being in the hotel with all the families there after that last game. We had our hotel kind of rented out for all the parents to come and hang out, and kind of just seeing everyone's family there and being with your own, mom and dad. And you obviously see all these other guys' parents there. It's so cool to just, be with them after that tournament because, more than half of those guys in the room lost to Sweden our 18 years. So to see the, the happiness and the joy in that room, to know that we won, and then just hanging out with the guys all that night was super special. We didn't get a bunch of time together because, guys had flights at 3 and 4 in the morning. But, to be in that room, to be with those guys during that time was so special.
Who was all there with you? Who was all there, like family and family friends wise, that got you to be there for it?
Yeah, so my mom, dad, and one of my sisters was there, and then my agents came for the final game, and it was cool happy to see them too. But my parents and my sisters, they were there throughout the whole tournament, and they were watching. So I mean, everyone's families had a lot of people there, so it was cool to see everyone there.
Talk to me about the electricity in the locker room after the games, just chanting, "Oh, mama, don't you cry."
Yeah, I remember Rut McGroarty did it, and he was a little nervous he was going to get it wrong. But I remember our 17-year, we had I don't know, spring training or something, and after each workout, it was like a couple hour workout. We were getting bagged. We would run around the parking lot just like screaming that chant as loud as we could when it was raining out or whatever. Go for a run. Guys would jump out of the line, and I don't know, we'd do that. So I mean, he had it down to a T, and to do it in the locker room after winning that World Junior gold medal was obviously really cool.
That's awesome. And personal selfish one here for me, but I was actually recently just had my first kid, born on the 28th of December. And I'm sitting there with this crappy, like Wi-Fi, some kind of bootlegged video of you guys playing against the Swiss as I'm sitting there waiting for all this to go down. And it took you a whopping 13 minutes to put up a Hattie. Like, what is that like?
Yeah, I think, shots were just going in. It was fortunate. I mean, one went off the helmet. I missed a breakaway chance right before. Like, pucks were kind of just bouncing my way, honestly. And, that happens sometimes. And, made some pretty good passes to me, won some draws. Rut was there winning the battles. And, once, the shots are going in, they're going in. And I think just kind of, to see them and do it, with the line mates next to me was so cool. And to do it in the World Juniors was obviously cool. But, I mean, I think we took it to the Swiss the whole game. And that was one of our team's, best games.